What's up guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Drift Games vlog. New episode. So we're here in Mondello Park, which is not unusual, but what is unusual is because there's actually drifting going on.
There's people drifting.
That hasn't
happened.
It's
not a rumour, it's happening.
It's happening right now. So we're at lunch break, it's a little bit quieter, we're going to show you some of the action on the track in a minute, and there's no spectators here today, so this is the only way you can really see what turned up, but we're going to do a little walk of the paddock now. Me and Mike are going to guide you through, sort of as if you were here yourself, walking around and seeing what's about, and then we will basically be able to see them all shred tyres after lunch, which is the most exciting bit. So a bit of talking, bit of drifting.
Let's go see some drift.
Let's start with this one. So this is not Josh's car, but it looks very like Josh's.
It's not like Josh's
It's
car.
a similar colour scheme. Now I will say that he did paint it before he knew what Josh's car was going to be. So both of them were like, oh, this might be awkward. It's like turning up to the same dress, you know, the way girls do that sometimes at a party. It's like you look lovely, but we should have called first. But anyway, this is actually the opposite of Josh's because this is supercharged.
The 1.6 supercharged.
1.6 supercharged. And it makes an awesome little noise. Got the whole front end cut out. This is a really tight car. And it runs really well on the track, so we're going to try and get some shots of that later on. Let's keep. We're going to have a look now at Mark Brady's new look for this. Very sparkle.
Like the sun isn't shining very bright at the moment, but like when it comes out, it's sparkle
gorgeous.
on the. Oh,
This is
incredible.
Open. Do we know Mark? Like,
We know Mark. Mark's man. He loves it here.
What's sparkly bonnet too? Oh, and the matching rocker cover.
Tasty.
Nice SR20 in here. That looks really good.
It looks very nice. It does now in fairness.
On a TDP locket as well. Interesting.
James Simmons locket is.
This is nice.
That's something you don't see every day now. I really like that. That's probably like my favourite car here now.
Hi guys.
How are you lads? Just admiring the work. She's lovely.
Lovely car.
Yeah. I really like that colour.
God, I haven't liked a Soarer in a very long
I haven't
time.
seen a nice
I haven't
Soarer
seen a Soarer
I
in so
haven't
long.
seen it. The colour is savage.
The colour is really
It's just a lovely car.
Yeah. Very nice it is, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Really like that.
Very Japanese spec.
I love the dash as well. The dashes are cool.
Oh,
That's
so
class.
that was obviously horrible cream leather.
Yeah.
And now it's like.
Just over time it's turned class.
Look like a proper race car. Full cage and all.
Yeah.
It's winning so far, Mike. That's winning so far.
That's my favourite.
Look at the
Definitely.
exhaust. Yeah. Titanium. HKS titanium and exhaust.
Oh yeah.
Are you well?
That's the job.
Have a good day.
See that? That's the most important thing in any jack car. Hawaiian dancing lady.
Yeah, bit of overheating, but yeah.
That's a
This is
Toyota.
lovely.
And Dave just say this BMW is lovely.
He's getting converted to the Beamer side.
E36s. I'm getting into E36s.
I'm kind of getting into E36s as well.
But they have to look well, and this looks well. Like it has to be a certain look. I think you can do E36s so badly,
Yeah.
and if you get them right, they just look fantastic.
Nice paint job.
Bit of fiberglass ash. It's got plenty of damage from actually
I like
doing
this
loads of drift.
as well.
Yeah. That wings are very nice.
And these could look crap, but they just look
Pulls it off, it does.
so well.
Oh,
Especially
that's
with the low
brilliant. You
spoiler.
can see the louvers. They look really well.
Nice. We're standing here admiring the Beamer.
So you're a fan, yeah?
I like that car. I didn't say I was a fan of all BMWs, but I said I'm a fan of that car.
There you go.
Let's see what else. I got some.
It's a strange day in Mondello. Dave likes a Beamer.
S12 Sylvia. S12 Sylvia.
This shock's just always here and will never die. Like, what a car.
This is like
It's just always good. Look, it even has retro bash stickers. From the first
That's
bash.
old school,
That's
yeah.
old school bash sticker. That
Oh,
is.
that's the first ever bash.
First ever bash.
Wow, that's going a long time now.
I like that.
We have got some pro spec cars testing today, and it's always fun to see old school kind of, you know, 2000s Japanese cars mixed with the European stuff, but we always love a good pro car, and this is one of the probably highest spec in Ireland. This is Maciej Bezewski, and this car, 2JZ, very similar build to James Dean's S14, kind of very similar along the same lines, no expense spared, cracking car on track, and this thing is, every time you see him driving it looks like so much.
I never noticed
fun
it
to
before.
drive.
He actually has the GeoMaster, the DriftWorks steering kit in it. Which, like, it looks like it's such a fun. I always thought it had white swap, just assumed, you know, that's
but
sort of
some
like,
people prefer the
That's
driftwork
it.
stuff. A lot of people, there's a lot of
Very good.
merit to, like, people, you know, like what they like when they're driving, and it doesn't mean that you have to
stick what they know as well.
yeah,
That's
this thing
good.
if
I like that.
if you like the way something drives, then don't change it too much.
things are very, very hard, as our starting marshal Joe Fatty remembers from last year when he was checking Magic's tyres and cracked his head off him.
It wasn't that he got hit by the car, but he forgot the spoiler was there and just went under the car, bang, off the spoiler. Like
I didn't want to laugh from the tower. I did like kind of make sure he's alright first.
It's like a low hanging shot.
Yeah.
We interrupt this video to give a very special shout out to one of our partners here at Drift Games, Mobil 1 Oil. Mobil 1 Oil is used by some of the best drifters in the game, such as these guys. As you can see, even I made the cut into the best drivers in the game. What? So yeah, Mobil 1 is used by the best drifters in the world, and me. Fun?
That's bad, yeah. Tweaking.
Getting used to it and making a few adjustments.
Yeah. What engine did you put? RB20. RB20. Yeah. Have you looked at it? Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Sure looked at all of it. Yeah. That's the job. And what power is it? 292 and 270 foot-pounds of torque. That's the torque. The torque is great. Yeah. What's the theory here with this cable tie or whatever going through your radiator? I'm very curious about this. You buy them. That's the way they come. And what? You just stick them into the radiator? Just put them straight through. They come with they come as a kit. Does it say you put them through the radiator, or did you decide that? No, that's the way it comes. Usually, you don't put things in a radiator by water. No, that's actually the way it comes. It was actually, I think Adrian had that the exact same way as well. Yeah, that's cool. I've never seen that before.
It saves a lot of fab.
You see what I pulled this engine? I pulled this that engine out of a 1990 Merc Estate. I can actually show you. I have a picture here in the phone.
Show me where this engine came from. So you got an RB20 out of a Merc.
That's not a Merc. Yeah. How many Mercs on Dundee? Maybe we should get it for the video.
I've seen a few Mercs and they don't come around.
I was actually showing lads here. What? That is sick, like.
And that's what.
What genius did that beforehand?
That came out of Steve O'Leary from West Truck there in Milltown in Galway. Not all heroes wear capes. It's all it is. Yeah. It's around for a few years.
A part of me still wants it in the Merc.
Yeah, I think the Merc is glass, but there was like suspension issues and everything. I couldn't get shocks for the code. Yeah, you couldn't get anything for it. Well, at least with this, everything's there ready to go.
This thing
I remember that joke. The 130
I remember this was the loudest car that had ever registered. So he noise tested this car. They were like saying at the time maybe 105 or thereabouts. He was at 130, and to put that in percent, not one competition car in 6 years in Ireland ever hit 130.
130?
130.
What?
That's almost.
There's actually a picture of him in the tower smiling beside.
He has a plaque on his wall. Yeah. Basically, if you took the decibel meter and went out on the runway in Dublin Airport, you wouldn't get 130.
But Paul O'Connell's open wheel car was like 120 something, wasn't
120 something for like essentially a Formula 2 car, yeah. So V8 BMWs, if you want to make noise and never be able to go on track.
Quote the old quote, they bring the noise. 3-inch stainless, straight through. Now it's just silencers. That's all the way to the back.
It's all chained together.
It's just silencers.
But what's it now? What's it?
105.
Just on the button, like.
That's what you want.
16 silencers. But it is a very cool car.
What V8 isn't it? BMW V8. BMW one.
4.4?
4 litre.
4 litre.
Oh yes. Yes. Which had a little bit of an accident. Ah, sure, they all had one. So, shorten the pipe, should be good to go again.
Right guys, have fun. Interesting stories.
Like, tell us the stories as well.
But I like a car that has a good old interesting story behind it, you know?
That's why I love track days. Just chill, have fun, talk to people.
And the thing is, you'll always learn a bit. Yeah. Like I think the best way to learn about cars is just do a wander of the pits. Everyone is friendly, so everyone just wants to tell you about it. And you learn a lot about cars, you learn a lot about, people's taste. And again, for us who run this event, we get a little bit of feedback on how everybody's getting on. So
I really want to look into them yokes going through a radiator, because in my mind he's after stabbing a hole in his radiator and I can't wrap my head around it.
But if it works, it's genius.
It's going in every one of your cars.
So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go down pit lane where some of the big boys. Some of the big boys are. And Josh. So we're on pit lane. This is our garage, 1 and 2. So as you can see, we have the biggest and the smallest car in the one garage, so the Mustang and the MX-5. You guys want to know how those cars got on today, which is eventful so far. We'll have that in a couple of episodes time, but definitely worth the watch. Let's just say chasing and fires and yeah, lots of things happen. So we're here with James. Dean is testing his car ahead of Driftmasters.
It just looks so nice, doesn't it? So look, the paint, it's perfect.
After making a lot of changes, overall the changes feel brilliant. Car feels great. Like I've done a few laps so far, and it feels better than ever.
And you were saying that a lot of the stuff you were doing, and of course you can follow James's vlog online, James Dean, but he was changing the weight setup of the car basically.
Yeah.
So you were saying it was very heavy on the back.
Very heavy on the back.
And then he moved everything forward.
It was the first car that we've had with a lot of weight over the, like, it was 52 rear weight. So we said we would try adjusting some of the weight and seeing how it affects it. So we ended up losing 40 kgs, and we moved about 3% from the rear forward. But in general, it's great to be back on track.
That's the thing.
That's the best
I think
thing.
that's what everyone's most excited about.
Yeah.
So this is obviously going to get a couple of tests before it goes to Drift Masters, just to make sure everything is A1.
And we're taking our time today, obviously eating burgers.
That's the most important thing. Stand around and look cool.
Yeah.
And again, all of us don't want to do too much too soon. That's the problem with drifting now. You're going 6 months of pent up aggression. You're like, let's not blow the car up today. Let's all just take it easy and relax. Also, we have Becky here today. She's driving her S15, which, as you can see,
quick change batteries going on.
Has gone through 17 batteries. That's how much power that the stereo in this car, on the amps in the back and the subs and everything.
Exactly.
It's electric.
It's an electric car.
We put this one in first, but then the fuse is blown. So I think the battery's totally fine, but it's just the car.
Keeps going fused.
So we'll just see if it goes on fire like yours.
Thank you.
Cool kids.
Too soon. We'll see that in a future episode. We love this S15. It's such a nice looking car. The delivery on this is just so simple.
And Drift Games gave me a lovely little present from the last time I came here. The kit was beautiful.
These are the only
No.
And then
Drift Games didn't give you that. You gave that to yourself.
Drift Games gave me this little Frankenstein.
So basically we give presents to a lot of drivers here, which usually involves the rear quarter of the car completely disappearing. And what the present is that we teach people, go out there and have a bit of fun, crash into something, you get it out of the way, and then you feel much more confident afterwards. Yeah. At least that's what we say, to make people feel better that their cars are destroyed.
When you see a 6x6 tyre belt flying through the air, you'll know.
You've really put the cable ties to work though. I'm a big fan of the cable. Like even up here, look. That's some technology with cable ties, you wouldn't think.
That's a lot of cables.
But do you see, this is an individual piece. This is individual, this is individual.
See, they go back together once you have all the pieces.
This is an individual piece. There's lots of individual pieces.
Yeah.
Fair play to James. He was in the car and I was still shocked. I didn't even know what had happened, and he was just out there picking up bits of stuff.
With the thing the people have for rubbish.
Yeah, walking away with a bin bag.
With a bag, a litter bag.
Just launched it all in the back.
It'll buff out.
It's fine.
It's a drift car.
Well, this is the thing. I'm used to clean cars and keeping everything pristine, and then when this got a little tap, I was a little bit more.
Oh, you're a bad joke. I like it.
Yeah, it can take a little.
Don't touch it too hard. I can see it already reflected.
Walking away.
Don't touch anything on that car.
Right,
have fun out there, no?
See you later, Becky.
First of all, we have to talk a little bit about there's big accusations going down.
Apparently, the
word on the street is, and you'll see this in a future video, Josh Holdsworth reckons you're getting in his way on the track out there. You're just too slow.
Slowing down.
Look lads, every fella has to feel good about it. So look, let's just leave him have his moment over there.
Yeah.
We say nothing, and look, we leave it at that.
But,
when it comes to the championship, we'll show him.
Yeah. When it's game time. So the car back pretty much similar to last year?
Just a wash.
It's the exact same as last year, really, just a quick wash, as you said, Mike, and out again. Sure, it was perfect last year.
That's
There's
a
no
simple.
need to
Don't
change
fix it.
anything.
Ooh,
This.
so nice, isn't it? I like that colour.
I can see why you wouldn't keep up with Josh now. There's not much going. It's
see, them other two cylinders are slowing you down.
That's the problem.
You get
the weight,
cons off,
you see.
cut them, get grinder, right?
Yeah.
Cut them off there now. Laugh.
Yeah.
Absolutely laugh.
Would you know much about a grinder, Mike?
Small bit now. Have one there if you want to lend it.
I don't know if there's a specialist that could be just a grinder, but Mike would be there. He'd be teaching the course.
Professional
It'd be
grinder.
the noisiest school in history.
Perfect for grand.
And it's going. It always just goes
Yeah.
perfect. This car.
Yeah.
Like, not as good as Josh's car, but it's going
Look,
alright.
you get there.
For an S15 with a 2J, it's going alright. It's just so clean inside this.
What power is it?
She's over 600.
Over 600. Yeah.
And rocking the Samsonus, which I now have and will say is the best upgrade of all
Cool
time.
kids club.
Only cool people have Samsonus. And me and Falvey are in that club.
There you go.
Which is really nice. And then the car that we haven't shown you guys. You know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because we've seen this car before, and we haven't shown this car before, I
excited.
want to cut to a beauty montage because this car deserves it. Adrian, this is your car.
Hello.
And it is the prettiest thing ever.
Hopefully it'll stay that way a little longer than
So this is a PS13 with the Honda Odyssey front, or they call it the Odvia. Because I thought there would be blanks on this, but these are actual Honda.
They actually had proper headlights, but they actually come off the people carrier over in the States. That's what it's actually from.
Right.
There you go.
But the thing is that you also have an issue with the fact that if you break one, you're not going to find one in the pits.
No.
Definitely not. But I do think it's. So this is a proper candy respray on this.
Yeah, so I got the paint from a crowd in the UK called Specialized Paint.
Is there like a red chrome as well there?
Yeah, so Moose designed it that, so
Sticker. Yeah.
just a sticker over the dolphin grey. So I kind of got the idea for a dolphin grey from Moss there. I just thought it was a really
Hold on a
nice
minute.
colour.
The inside of it's good. Like, yeah,
So
sticker.
So a
yeah.
sticker on a paint.
Yeah.
But it looks like paint.
Yeah.
And then you've got a chrome red on top of that as well, and chrome red wheels. This is like the blingiest car. I love it.
Really liking this front. Like, really am liking this front. I
Yeah,
think it looks
it's,
so
it's,
cool.
It's very different. Me and Mike are once again.
Yeah, we're just
Like,
another bonnet. We're
we
just
should go down
opening
people's
up.
housing estates and just
Just
open the
open
door.
it.
What's
What
in
are
here?
you running, lad?
Let's have a look at their living room. I did not realise this was an RB.
RB25.
I was about to say with
Yeah.
the 26.
Just
cover.
has the 26. I was lucky when I got the engine, it just came with the covers. So again, like Joe, the Audi RA5, which are kind of handy because everyone is using them at the moment.
You even see you have all the link sensors in it as well, like
Yeah.
which is no brainer.
So this has all the link gear in it.
All
It
the
has
link gear.
the RA coil packs, RB25.
The turbo is a 3076, the car.
This thing can go.
Yeah, so the last time we got it mapped, it was on high boost 540 and then the low boost was 450, which I'm actually only running it on today because it's only my second day out and my first time in Mondello with it, so
Nice and easy.
Low
Nice and
boost,
easy.
and like if the car
Yeah.
isn't under no pressure in the mid 400s,
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
have
It's a
fun
lot
with
of
it.
fun.
Yeah, just kind of learning the boundaries and stuff like that.
This thing looks incredible. I want to have a little quick look
Credit is
inside as well.
Oh,
it's very nice.
Very
Who did the
clean.
fab work?
It's very clean.
So that was Dur, Specialized
Yeah.
Welding, did all the fab work. So the front of the car, Joe, the bar that goes by the rod, that whole front actually comes off. So if you have to take the engine out,
So you can just clip
you
it off
can
and it comes
just-
straight.
The hinge all comes out.
That's
so-
genius.
That's
he
using
knows
your
what way
head.
I drive, so I'm going to obviously break something.
He's expecting you to
He's
blow it up.
expecting something. And then I have my modified handbrake for my little noodle arm. But
I was just about to say it's like a. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, oh, it's, obviously it gives you more
Leverage.
Yeah.
I don't have the strength for the smaller handbrake, so it's the weight of the extra bit of my
Dave, look at the roof in the cage.
Wow.
Damn.
So gussets on the roof,
Yeah.
the X-Bar, everywhere. This thing is beautiful.
Run the Link Storm as well. Nice.
The Link is a good upgrade.
And an S15 dashboard,
An S15 dashboard as well.
which is interesting. It's a really nice car.
PS13 rear lights.
Well, best of
Yes.
luck with it. Have fun
Thank
with
you
it,
very much.
and we'll be watching definitely. We might even throw a camera in later on to see how this
Yeah,
thing
get
goes.
you on board,
Really, really cool.
Sounds good.
But guys, there is our tour of the paddock of Drift Games Drive. Our first day back with Club Loose.
Savage.
We've looked at enough cars, Mike. Let's go look at them on track.
But the best thing is, they're about to take off now.
They're
So
about
we
to
get
take
to go
off.
watch drifting.
Let's go watch some actual real life, like in the flesh, not on the sim, drifting. Basically just give you guys so much drift action for the rest of this video that your head's going to explode. It might not explode, that might be an exaggeration.
Right, well, look, if it explodes, we're sorry. But
Yeah.
here's drifting. So.
It's not our fault. It's
not our fault. Your head exploded.
Figure of speech. But at the same time, we're going to show you guys how drifting, so let's do it. insane day here at the Drift Games Drive. Big shout out to all the boys from Club Loose helping us run the day today. Everyone's back on track, which is awesome. So many cool cars. A bit of photo shoots going on right now, and in the next couple of videos we've got some even more exciting stuff for you, because we didn't show you everything from today. We have got an insane video coming up where I drive my RTR Ford Mustang with 900 horsepower, but not only do I drive it, James Dean drives it and see what he thinks, and we also have a small fire issue as well. That's coming up. And Josh gets out in the MX-5 and with Becky and see how they get on the track. So those videos are coming up very, very soon. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled. Hit the subscribe button. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed. It means that every time we upload a video, you guys see it in your feed. So hit the subscribe button, leave a comment if you could, or a like. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.